hearing-impaired singer-songwriter with a pitch-perfect voice. A sweet 13-year-old whose father was struggling with cancer. A pint-sized powerhouse who had survived double pneumonia and a kidney transplant by the age of 6. A shy little girl transformed into a brilliant singing ventriloquist. And an inspiring young woman with an amazing voice who just happened to be the sole survivor of a tragic plane crash that left burns over 65% of her body. What could these people possibly have in common? And perhaps more importantly, how could these people help you grow your business? Well, that, my friends, brings me to Newmanism number 50 and the subject of today's video. All things being equal, the best story wins. Hi, Toni Newman here, and welcome to another episode of the Innovation Advantage video series. Videos that help you use innovation and customer experience to drive more customers, more revenue, and more growth in your business. And if you have ever lost a customer or a client to a competitor when you knew full well that your product, your pricing, and your pitch were as good as, if not better than theirs, then this episode may be exactly what you need to hear. But first of all, I have a confession to make. You know those people who watch all of those singing and dancing reality shows on TV?
Well, I'm one of those people.
Whether it's The Voice or So You Think You Can Dance or America's Got Talent, call me crazy, but our PVR is set to record each and every episode. And I'm not new to this obsession. I have been watching these kinds of shows for years. But here's the interesting thing. With every show that I watch, I have learned a lesson that is equally as important to succeed in business as it is to succeed in show business. And that lesson is, all things being equal, the best story wins. Meet Mandy Harvey, Evie Claire, Angelica Hale, Darcy Lynn Farmer, and Ketchy, who, for the purposes of this video, we're going to call the Fantastic Five. Now, the first thing that this Fantastic Five have in common is that they were all finalists in Season 12 of America's Got Talent. The second thing they have in common is they were all incredible singers. But the third thing that they all had in common was not only were they incredible singers, they all had incredible stories. Incredible stories that made them different. Stories that compelled us, the viewers, those of us who had their future in our voting hands, not only to love them and not only to empathize with them, but to believe that they were worth the win. Now, all of these acts started out at the audition stage, which hundreds of thousands of other acts from all over the world. And of those hundreds of thousands of acts, my guess would be that hundreds, if not thousands, if not 10,000 of them were singers of some shape or size. And as the competition progressed, our Fantastic Five told their stories, but it was clear that the fact that they were the better singers gave them a competitive advantage that kept them in the game. But by the time we got to the semifinals, well, every singer was the better singer. It was the best competing with the best. And truth be told, when the best are competing with the best, being the best is not a competitive advantage, because all things being equal, the best story wins. And by the time we got to the finals, well, it was interesting, because if you looked around, many of the best singers were gone. But all of the best singers with the best stories were still around. The singers with the stories that made them different. The singers with the stories who compelled us, the viewers, not only to love them and not only to empathize with them, but to believe that they were worth the win. Now, in the final analysis, it was Darcy Lynn, the singing ventriloquist, who walked away with the big prize. And let me be clear, I have no doubt that Darcy's talent contributed hugely to the fact that she won the game. But I happen to not believe that Darcy won because she was a great performer. I don't believe that Darcy won even because she was a great singer. I believe that Darcy won because she had a great story, because Darcy wasn't just a singer. She was a singer who made puppets sing while she didn't even move her lips. She was that terrified, shy little girl who refused to come out of her room. And with all of those hours that she spent in her room, she took those puppets. She created those puppets. She made each one of those puppets into a part of her personality that she didn't believe that anybody else could sing. And first she made those puppets talk, and then she made those puppets sing. Darcy Lynn didn't win America's Got Talent. She didn't win $1 million because she was just a great performer. Darcy Lynn won America's Got Talent because she was a great performer with an incredible story, a story that was so compelling that we, the viewers, had no choice but to love her, to empathize with her, and to believe that she was worth the win. So here's my question to you. Is your organization worth the win? What story do you tell that differentiates you from your competition? What story do you tell that is so compelling that your customers have no choice but to love you, to empathize with you, and to believe that you are worth the win? Because all things being equal, the best story wins. Now what I'd like you to do is go to the comments section below and share your thoughts on this video. Please share as much as you'd like, because remember, the more you share, the more we learn, and the more we learn, the more we grow. And as always, I encourage you to head over to ToniNewman.com and check out our blog, where you'll find more articles, videos, podcasts, and downloadable resources that will help you grow your business. And while you're there, please sign up for our email list and make sure to become an Innovation Advantage Insider so that you can receive our Insider's Report with our best content about customer experience and innovation. Tips, tools, and techniques that can help you grow your business. Thank you so much for dropping by today. I know your time is valuable, and I appreciate that you chose to spend some of that time here with me today. I look forward to catching up with you on another episode of the Innovation Advantage video series. But until then, remember, all things being equal, the best story wins.